Hey everybody, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to talk about the panning technique. Alright, so what is panning? Panning basically is a technique where you'll be tracking a subject from one side to the other, taking a lot of pictures in the process, and hopefully in the end you'll get at least one picture where part of the subject is in sharp focus and the rest is completely out of focus, so it shows that movement effect. So how do you achieve this? What camera settings do you need? There's two important ones, which is the shutter speed and the aperture. So the shutter speed, you want it to be really slow. So start say around 1/25 or 1/20. Then your aperture, you'll want to start maybe at f8, f11, and then your ISO is the one that will compensate for the exposure. Okay, so obviously these settings are not set in stone. You will need to experiment to get the proper results. One thing I will say about panning is that unless you're tracking cars or horses or something where the movement is very predictable, so you know they're going to be starting at this point and ending on this point, you can't really predict. Say in football, you need to be ready to go when the action starts. So if you have a player coming in your direction and you can start doing the panning shot, you will need to be ready then. Whereas with cars, horses, or something where there's a defined trajectory, then you can prepare a lot more and you can do a lot more experimentation. So I guess in football and other sports there is an element of luck, because you can't really tell the players, hey dude, can you just start running here and here so I can actually track you and get a few nice panning shots. Obviously that's never gonna happen, right? So keep in mind that if you are shooting a football match or something else, make sure to get the shots that you need first, and then if you have time to experiment, then you can do that. One more thing that I will need to note is that if you have a lens that has different stabilization modes, you will want the stabilizer to be on and to be on the stabilizer mode that is specific for panning. In my specific case, I want this to be in mode number 2, because mode number 1 will actually correct both the horizontal and vertical axis, and I don't want that for panning. So check your lens manual to see if there's a specific stabilizer mode for panning, because you will want to have that, otherwise it's gonna mess up your shot. And that's pretty much it. It's a very simple technique. It takes a lot of trial and error until you get the desired shot. A lot of the pictures you're going to be taking are going straight to the trash, but if you get one that looks cool, there you go, job done. Now before I go, and in case you want to follow someone who is an expert in this technique, I'm going to put his link up on the video now. His name is Ricardo Nogueira. He's a Brazilian photographer. He shoots a lot of La Liga matches, so if you like football, if you like the Spanish League, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Champions League football, follow this guy. It's not like he needs any followers. He's got over 300,000 followers, but he's just awesome. And he does a lot of panning shots, so that's why I'm referencing him in this video. As great photographer, very different from the generic football photographer that you see, because he takes a lot of detailed shots. So it's quite interesting to follow his account, not just for the panning, but for his pictures in general. And that's it for today. If you like this video, don't forget, click that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and until next time, take it easy guys, stay safe.